Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk to you about a business plan really that I put together for my 16-year-old son. He didn't want to go to college, he wanted to leave school. In England 16 is the age you can leave school. And he wanted a business that he could start, and he had a little bit of know-how as far as putting together stuff on the web goes, but not masses. And so I needed to come up with something for him that was scalable, that he could start doing now. Now, initially, when we first did this, you can't have your own PayPal account at 16, and you can't have various things. So I kind of had him set up, and he was doing it through my account. So that's just something to be aware of when I say that I modelled this for a 16-year-old. There are some issues there, but the point is that somebody who's 16 years old, who doesn't have a lot of experience, was able to take this business and basically grow it and build it into something that pays him reasonable money every single month. In fact, typically in a week he will clear 2 flipped sites, and by the time you factor all the fees out of them and stuff, I mean, we're not talking sites here that flip for thousands of dollars, but they don't have to be. We're dealing with sites that sell for, well, like the one you see on screen here, $297. By the time you factor out the fees that are involved, you're clearing a couple of $100 profit on this. That's by the time you've taken out your flipper fees, your hosting fees, and anything else that you may have as a small expense. So typically 2 to 3 of these a week is easily achievable, and that's without him working full time. He does this about 3 or 4 days a week. So let's get into how this is done, and just to give you some idea, if you can do 2 of these a week, you are talking about earning on average $1,730 a month, which if you're in England, as we are, even with the rather poor exchange rate that we get at the moment on the US dollar, you're clearing over £1,000 a month. Not bad for someone young who's only doing this part-time. And so I'm going to go through with you how we do this, what we do, what I came up with for him. I've since shown this to a few other people, and some of them are really running with it. I've got a friend of mine who is doing several flips a week, and he's doing this virtually as a full-time job. So, it can be done. And it's not difficult. You need very few tools to get started. So let's take a look at a typical site. I've just pulled one site up that we did. As you will see, this doesn't have any really good statistics. This has got a Google page rank, nothing. Alexa rank, millions down the list, doesn't mean anything. We've not got any, we're not declaring any hits, we're not giving any traffic proof. Pretty much there's no verified revenues. We're not claiming any traffic. We're just telling them, where it says. I'm not even claiming the content or the design. Well, I'm claiming the design to be unique, because it is in this case. But quite often I have that set to no as well, because you can. It doesn't matter. You need to do a few things, and I'm going to get into the key things that people seem to look for. In my experience, one of the things that seems quite important, and if you look at listings where there are duplicate content is found, you often get people comment on the flipper listing, showing that is a concern. So I'm going to show you how, even though what I'm going to use here isn't unique, isn't completely original, how we can still show that it's unique enough as far as the search engines are concerned, and you won't get any possible copies found. So we'll get into that in the next video.